eat milkshakes. It's not really a meal, it's like a drink. So it's like, it's filling. Professional video game. I mean, pretty good. Say swim with sharks.
Oh my God.
Skydive, even though I don't want to skydive. Funniest guy on the team is probably Dario. Joel's funny, but Dario is just, he's funny when he doesn't even try to be funny.
Okay, swimming with the sharks, yes. But milkshake, the 1 meal forever, that's weak.
Have you ever been skydiving?
Oh, I won't do that.
I know you
I barely can get on a plane. Now you want me to jump off of it while I'm up there?
Will you swim with the sharks?
Oh, I'll swim with the sharks. That's on my bucket list, too.
Oh,
but
really?
the food thing bothers me because I love food and, like...
Well, guess what? If I swim with sharks, it's going to be in the pool. I'm not getting in the ocean.
Man.
No,
you are
not going to be able to do it.
Y'all are weak.
And, you know, I'm going to unpack something he said. In other words, he's laughing with Embiid.
Correct.
But they're laughing at Sarge.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yeah.
Wait, in a mean way?
No, he said he's funny.
Okay, gotcha. I thought there was a hidden meaning.
No, not at all.
On there.
It's all love.
Fair enough. Second game of our doubleheader features the defending champion Warriors and, of course, the top-ranked offense. So, Chauncey, can you please explain to us what makes them so dominant?
Well, Beats, I can remember last year, 20, 30 games in, you know, when KD came aboard, it was like they were taking turns. Steph's turn, KD's turn. Can these guys play together? Now, as we go to the tape, they're in concert with one another. And they are absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, the most dangerous pick-and-roll tandem in the league. We watch them right here. If you're Steph, you're coming off. As a point guard, you're reading the defense and saying, okay, he's in trouble. He got his hands down. That's Steph Curry. Now, if he was at the three-point line, like we have him here, he may have been okay. But he's not. And guess what? He gives Steph Curry his favorite shot in the world, a walk-up three-pointer. Now, this is Steph and KD versus the ice. You say, what is the ice? It keeps a guy out of the middle of the floor. So they're cutting the floor down. Now, what does KD do? Just let Steph work. Just back up. No need to set a screen. And guess what? You got all of this room. But look how tricky Draymond is right there. Sets a little small screen on the guy that's supposed to be rotating. KD, easy three-point shot. And now we say, okay, here's Steph and KD versus a contain. Contain means try to keep the guard from getting to the basket. But this is a go-to play. That's why this is very dangerous. Up one, 3.5 minutes left in the game. Watch Klay Thompson here as the pick and roll happens. Something very sneaky. He's gonna empty out. What does that do? It's going to give KD, if Steph goes to him, the entire side of the floor by himself. But this guy's supposed to be at the three-point line. But he's not, and guess what? A result of that, the game is over with 3 minutes left. Wide open three. Now these two guys are going to play against a switch action. They tried it all. Now they switch. 6'9" KD is probably 6'11" against Josh Richardson, who's a good defender, but he's just too small. Steph does a good job finding the issue.
Nope.
He rolls this time instead of pops. But there's one thing that I can really appreciate. There's so many things I appreciate about Steph and KD, but in particular Steph, much better playmaker and passer than he gets credit for. Passes with his right hand, his left hand, hook passes, pocket passes. Does a great job with that. Gets a little loose with it sometimes, turns it over, but with the game on the line, he's very focused. There's nothing that this kid can't do.
Great breakdown, Mr. Big Shot. The thing I love about these two guys being on the same team at the same time is that they're efficient. And normally when your best players can shoot 50 from the floor, 40 from three, 90 from the line, everybody else can't complain when they're running the plays for themselves and they're shooting a lot of shots because it's not like they're jacking them up. But the one thing about the Warriors this year, unlike last year, the Rockets are coming. And there are multiple people that they're relying on to play quality minutes that still need to perform. Iguodala, Livingston, they're going to need their performance.
Yeah.
Pachulia, Bell, Nick Young, like they're going to rely on these McCall. They're going to rely on these players who've somewhat been inconsistent in certain points of the year. They're going to have to play at a high level for them to come out of the West.